Okay, what we're working on today is the 2010 Nissan Murano. We're going to go ahead and replace the rear pads. The first thing you're going to want to do is pop the hood, take off your master cylinder cap, which is located right here. And when you're all finished, put your master cylinder cap back on, tighten it up like that, and pump your brake pedal up until you have brakes, or until the brake pedal feels hard. Don't start the vehicle. You don't need to start the vehicle to do that. So as soon as I get the back wheel off, I'll give you the tool list. Okay, here's the tools you're going to need to do this job. I use 3/8 ratchet, 14 millimeter, hammer, flat screwdriver, a decent sized one. I like to use this Permatex. It's the purple stuff. It's actually for brake parts and lubricant. On the Nissans and the foreign cars, you're going to want a drill and a wire brush. I'll show you what that's for here shortly. And of course your brake pads and regular anti-seize. So let's get to it. Okay, now as you can see, you got two bolts, one here and one on the bottom. They're 14 millimeter. That takes your caliper off. So what you're going to do is take that apart. Normally these aren't too tight. As you can see, these ones here came right loose. Just like so. And when I'm doing these, you don't even have to take the bottom bolt out of this. This is how I do it. I mean, I'm not saying this is the right way, but I've been doing this for quite some time. Just pull your caliper back, put some lube on it. Like I said, I like this purple stuff. It's pretty expensive, but it does a nice job. Put that in there, turn that around a little bit. And then what you're going to do is take the purple stuff some more here, and you're going to do your other brake bolt. Dab some on there, and you put it in there and twist it around in the hole, pull it back out. Okay. Okay, something else I like to do is if you've ever watched any of my other videos, you already know this. These rubber boots on your caliper, I like to spray with WD-40. It keeps them moist, they don't crack, dry rot, and start leaking. Now, there's two different brake tools you can use. Actually three, but I don't have the third one. This one here, you put in between, screw it back, but it has a plastic handle. And of course the handle strips and whatever. The other one you can use is a C-clamp. A lot of people use C-clamps. We're going to try the first one to see how well it does. And all you're going to do is take one of your brake pads off. And as you can see, there's still some brake pad there, but this is for inspection. It has to last 1 year in the state of PA. So we're replacing them. Now, what you're going to do is just get that brake tool in there. These you can buy at any part store, and they're normally 10 bucks. The real nice ones are the pistol grip ones, and I have not bought one of those yet. And as you can see, it's pushing it back actually very nicely. Hasn't rounded off or anything like that yet. If you get a real tough caliper, this plastic handle here will strip. And we're back. Okay, now what we're going to do is pull our other brake pad out. And what I like to do is take a wire brush, which I forgot to put in the tool things, or the list, and just wire brush this all up. Do the back side. Make sure it's nice and clean. And that way your brake shoes slide pretty easily. And we're going to put some more purple stuff here. You can use regular anti-seize, by the way, if some brake pads come with the lube. But go ahead and lube that up, all 4 of those. And then we're going to get our brake pads. And by the way, these are not very cheap. At my price, these are almost 60 bucks. That's at my price. What the garage is going to charge you depends on the garage. I normally charge an extra 10 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that. Depends on how much I run into and what I have to do. So, what you're going to want to do is take your brake pad, set it down in there, slide it right in there just like that. And then your other one is going to go in there just like that. Now this one here has a tab on it to tell you when it's getting down there low. For some reason these other ones, these other 2 don't. I have no idea why. So then all you're going to do is slip your brake caliper in there. Make sure your rubber is in there. Take your bolt, put it back in, and tighten it up. Now I will put down in the description, before you do anything, pop your hood and take your master cylinder cap off. I'll show that here in just a second. I should have showed you that before, but I forgot. So I apologize for that. Okay, now if you want to know if you got these right, to where they're going to work and you don't have to replace them every couple months, take your caliper, go like this. See how easy that moves? Now when your brake pads, you push your brake pedal, pushes in, up against your rotor, slows you down, and it should release. That's what wears brake pads out, is when they don't release. So let me show you how to take this master cylinder cap off, and we'll get you fixed up here on that end. Okay, for the master cylinder cap, just pop your hood. It's right up front, and just take your cap off right from the get-go before you even start. And like I said, I'll put that down in the description. I just threw that in there. I forgot to tell you. I just want to thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Any questions, put it down in the comments. I always get back to my subscribers, and anybody that asks a question, this is what this channel is for, to help people. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch up with you next time.